welcome to this week's episode of Passing Priority. I'm Kyle, and with me I have
Francis.
Spencer.
And this week we're going to talk about a very special topic within the Magic Gathering, and that is the color pie and the various colors of Magic.
I'm more of a colored cake kind of guy.
Well, unfortunately, it's a pie. So, do we just want to go into it? Or do we want to talk about the latest Avatar spoilers?
No, we're gonna go straight into it because I feel like Avatar spoilers. Listen, they already gave me the
news.
The old news. Plus, they gave me the boulder.
Yeah. So let's start with white.
Right at the top.
Would you like to go first?
I will. This is my actual most newest card ever.
Okay.
Well, before we go into our cards? Well, why don't we talk about strengths of white? What it's good at, what it's bad at, like the evolution of white in my.
So, Commander had this problem for a very long time.
Yeah.
When they were saying white isn't good, white needs card draw, white needs this, white needs that. White is the worst color.
Yeah.
When in reality, white is one of the strongest colors.
Especially in removal.
Removal, I think, even in catch-up ramp now, they would call it. Not exactly ramp. But let me tell you, it keeps up with every single deck at the table now.
Right.
And if you are splashing white, it is one of the best support colors. If you are playing a color, a mono color, and you add white, your deck will just be better.
Yeah.
Your answers to everything kind of just go up. And as Spencer kind of said, the land ramp thing, some cool strategies if you've never tried this before is like, you play like a Karoo, your Guildless Comets, bounce the lands back to your hand. Your land tax will just go off again. Just like any lands that can sack themselves, just replay them. You essentially are just getting free value off your land. So I'd also say a lot of mono white players look into Lotus Field as well. You can sack 2, you'll be up by 3. So I think it has all, and I also do think it's got better card draw recently too.
Oh yeah, the fact that you can just slot in Mangara, the Diplomat. And just every second spell someone casts, you draw a card. When would players ever cast the second spell in Commander?
Well, there's also like Secret Rendezvous, Lauren of the Third Path.
Like, white's strong now.
I mean, it always had, can't forget about white and white weenie. They go synonymous with one another.
Tokens is still one of the more popular strategies and still very powerful.
Yeah, Kyle, like, how do you feel about white? Because as I said, me and Spencer are mostly Commander players. How do you feel about white just in other formats? Like, let us like dive a little bit more into those other the other
white
formats.
Like white weenie has been around for a long time.
Yes.
Even in some of the standard environments, there was there was like, you know, there's I mean, now it's 5 color humans, but it's primarily white.
Yeah.
It splashes a couple colors for some humans, but White has never not been bad. Path to Exile was a standard staple for a long time. I do think it did have a problem at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because they decided to ramp up green so hard and gave it so much that white really got left behind when green did everything white did, but better.
Oh, yeah. I think
it did have a lot of problems with card draw for the longest time. That has kind of been alleviated. They did a lot of things to change it. And the card that I have is definitely one of those cards.
I genuinely think the disparity that people saw with white was the pushing of other colors with it not receiving the same amount of forward momentum in that push.
Yeah, right.
I also, and this isn't throwing shade at this YouTube channel. By the way, I'm just going to reference it. It's the Command Zone. When they had made their podcast about the color wheel a long time ago, white didn't have the necessary tools. As we've already alluded to, we are, I want to say 5 years since that video has been out.
Oh, yeah.
And white has gotten so many good tools. You can play. I feel comfortable telling someone, hey, I think a good white deck is a good starting place to go.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, white is leaps and bounds better than what it was.
That being said, what card did you pick for white?
Let me tell you something about white. This checks a lot of the white boxes. Does it tax? Does it draw and does it ramp? Yes. This is a 1 and a white enchantment called Charitable Levy that came out in Modern Horizons 3. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, you put a collection counter on Charitable Levy. When there are 3 or more collection counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do, you draw a card and put a plains on the battlefield tapped.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a very underutilized white card, especially if you're playing white creatures.
I learned how good this card was in a deck building challenge, I would say, from last year when I was gifted a deck that was pure stacks.
Yeah.
And I saw Charitable Levy.
Yeah.
And it does some work.
You can also choose not to sacrifice if you would like to just keep the stacks going. Out. So it is a very underplayed card for something that costs 2 mana, and it's a ramp spell.
Yeah, and an uncommon.
Also, it's an enchantment, and white is also an enchantress color.
That's true.
100%.
So it works in a lot of different ways. So it is my pick for an underused white card.
I like your pick next. I'll go last.
Okay. Because I will say that mine is in kind of the same vein of helping white out with some of its problems that it was having earlier. Mine is Claim Jumper.
Yeah.
For 2 and a white. Vigilance 3/3 Rabbit Mercenary. When this enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you search out a basic plains and you put it on the field. Now, if an opponent still controls more lands than you, go search for another basic plains.
Yeah.
Which, I will say, it's boring, but let me tell you, it's effective.
Yeah.
It is very effective if someone is a green player at a table. You are now 2 lands up to them. And usually, the 2 lands, I would say you hit roughly maybe 25% of the time. Usually you're just ramping the 1 land, but the times that you ramp the 2 lands, it's a game changer. Without being on the game changers list.
Yeah, that's something everyone needs. Everyone needs to put in their deck. The broccolis, the veggies, they really support the deck. Unfortunately, my white card isn't really, compared to you guys, I don't think it does something very different. So my choice is Cosmic Intervention. So it is an instant that reads, if a permanent you control would be put into the graveyard from the battlefield this turn, exile it instead, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Foretell 1. So one of the things that white probably does really well in is token decks, go wide strategies, all that, or even blink, and sometimes that one board wipe gets you. This spell protects your stuff, and you can just be like, okay, I'll let the board wipe happen, let the Cosmic Intervention hit the battlefield, and then you just pay 1 and a white, and you just get all your stuff back. I as I said, this was from the Kaldheim Precon deck.
Yeah, the Spear one, right?
Yeah, and so I don't know if many people know of it, but yeah, I run this all the time. It's really fun. It's just hey, it's a cheap Teferi's Protection, essentially.
Yeah. I think it's honestly better than Teferi's Protection in some circumstances. Mainly because if you have ETBs, if you have a Claim Jumper on the field, and it blows up and you Cosmic Intervention it, you just get it again.
Right.
Charitable Levy as well. If someone is casting the board wipe.
Yeah.
You let it sack in response, and then you Cosmic Intervention.
Right.
Also, this one keeps track of it for the entire turn. So, let's say you do it at you cast this at the beginning of your upkeep, and then go for the board wipe. Or if you're one of those where you'll sack specific sack triggers will do stuff.
Yeah.
This also kind of helps with that.
Oh yeah, I can see this. I don't honestly know why I haven't played this more in an aristocrat themed deck. Because you
just sack everything.
Yeah, you sack everything, and they all just come back.
Interesting. You go to end step, you let it all come back, sacrifice it again.
That works. Huh.
You can then
because
return it on the
Yeah.
next step.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
It's not the end of the turn. The turn is still going.
Yeah.
Oh, you also know what's cool about this? It doesn't exalt itself. So
You can keep getting it back.
you can keep getting this.
Archaeomancer's,
Yeah, if you Archaeomancer this, you can just keep getting this back.
No. Speaking of Archaeomancer, I think the next color is blue.
That would be the next color in the color pie.
Now, I know you're very excited to talk about blue.
I do
know,
love blue.
I believe blue is still your favorite, I would say.
It is one of my favorite colors.
And I know you are also quite a good blue mage.
Listen, I play fun blue. But yeah, no, blue. What can I say about this color? It
doesn't deserve the rap that it gets.
Yes.
But let me tell you, when blue is doing its thing, it deserves the rap it gets.
Yeah.
I think the thing with blue is I think people's first conception is counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is if you coming from another card game. Oh,
sorry, our co-host Tiger the cat is sneezing. You okay, buddy? You want to come up on the table, let people see your beautiful face?
But yeah, no, I think the thing with blue is that you get the counter spells, and also like, it's not the most new player friendly. It's the color you definitely get better with knowing the game.
Yeah.
Whereas just starting into blue, it's kind of tricky just because it's like, oh, I draw cards, I want to outlast my opponents, but if like you don't know what the big threats are, you don't know what to counterspell, you don't know what to bounce.
Yeah. I mean, it is certainly a way to learn tempo games. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you play tempo, it's pretty, I would say, one of the better teaching fundamentals of a card game. Because it shows you, hey, what's actually going to be valuable versus the problem that seems scarier than it is.
Yeah. And that is one of the three pillars, I think, of blue. On the stack interaction, tempo, and flying is a thing that people forget. Blue
has a lot of flying.
That's like their big thing is they're the flyers. Other colors are tertiary to that, but blue is top dog when it comes to flying.
Show me the best sphinxes you'll ever see,
Yeah.
and I'll show you Tiger the cat.
Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah, that's...
For the viewers at home, he is still sneezing. For the view. Come here, buddy.
But yeah, no. Also, I think another thing blue teaches you, like you talk about stack interaction, it's also teaches people patience.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get to red later, obviously, but just being headstrong into blue, if blue punishes you for being very rash, being like, I don't have anything to do, I'm just gonna do this.
I'm flashing the camera, buddy.
But if you like teaching someone flash, waiting to play specific spells, implementing your draws, it teaches you why card advantage is really good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. You know what? I'll kick off the blue spells with mine. My choice is Brawl's Expertise. It's 3 blue, so 5 mana for a sorcery. That reads: return up to 3 target artifacts and or creatures to their owner's hand. You may cast a spell with mana 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. So what I think is really cool is that not only can you, it's up to 3. So let's say there's only 2 things you want to bounce, 1 thing you want to bounce. You can even go all 3. You can bounce 2 of your opponent's things, and then you can bounce. The thing is that it says any permanent to their owner's hands. So you can bounce 2 of your opponent's blockers and return 1 of your own creatures back to your hand.
Yeah.
And if it's actually 4 or less, you just replay it.
Oh yeah. No, this card is very good.
Yeah.
This card surprises you with just its versatility. Because, I mean, the tempo of already bouncing 3 things back to anyone's hand. Like you said, you can even use it for yourself if you just want to replay things. But usually you're just going to be bouncing opponent's things.
Right.
And still getting to throw something down afterwards is really cool.
Mine is in the vein of the tempo plan. It is Sinister Concierge. It's 1 in a blue creature human wizard with a 2/1. When Sinister Concierge dies, you may exile it and put 3 time counters on it. If you do, exile up to 1 target creature and put 3 time counters on it. Each card exiled this way that doesn't have suspend gains suspend.
I'm surprised that it's a wizard. Being a concierge, I would imagine it's an advisor, and that's why I was like, wait a second, it's a wizard?
Yes, it is. So it goes really well in wizards.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about it is, it's a 2/1.
Yeah.
You don't care to block with it. It dies, you get it back, and you get to temporarily remove the creature that is the problem from the table for 3 turns.
Yeah, suspend is a very like people like if you ever played against delay, telling someone, haha, your spell can't come till 3 turns later.
The like, hey, I block the creature. Yeah, I don't care. I then you have like a way bigger threat. You have an Avacyn out. Yeah, let's suspend that.
Yeah, and I mean it gets around all those things as well. Which I mean
for 2 mana.
Put a high mark in
You
your
play it
deck
early
and
and it just
removal.
sticks around.
Ooh.
So it's a very good. I had it in my Helio deck, and that's when I realized, wow, this card is way better than it deserves to be on its own. It's good in that deck, but it's just a good card. What about you, Spencer?
My blue card is more of a pet card. It's good. I will stand by this card. I will fight for this card. It is Mystic Reflection. Surprisingly, it's another card with Foretell. Considering we just had a card with Foretell, I guess that's a good mechanic that they need to do more of. But it says, it's an instant. 1 in the blue, choose target non-legendary creature. The next time 1 or more creatures or planeswalkers enter this turn, they enter as a copy of the chosen creature. Now, obviously, if you're playing tokens, I make 5 tokens of something, they're now the best thing on the board.
Yeah.
What people don't realize is this is pseudo removal as well.
Right.
Your opponent plays the Giant Avacyn. I play a Mystic Reflection in response. That's now the Llanowar Elf over there.
Right.
Like, this card is so versatile. It's so fun and interesting when you get copies of things that normally shouldn't have copies. And honestly, for the rate that it is of 2 or just 1 for a Foretell, that's insanely cheap for that kind of cost.
Also, I think it's also really cool as a blue card because, as we mentioned earlier, the versatility. You mentioned it from as a defensive tool, but the obvious one that most people know is it as an offensive tool. So the ability to be like, hey, if I needed to really push my advantage, I can make X many tokens, but it's like I can use it as the removal. I don't like your planeswalker, you know?
Yeah. And yeah, that's the thing that I always forget too. Planeswalkers as well. I know that really doesn't come up that often in our pods, but like turning off someone's planeswalker and making it a creature instead is kind of funny.
Oh, I can't wait for someone to play a planeswalker, and that's, as you said, it's a Llanowar Elves later.
It's just like, what do you do at that point? Like, it's such a blowout for 2 mana. Should we go on to the next color?
I think you should take
my favorite color. Black Mage at heart. We are on the color black. It is all of things dying, things coming back from the grave. Let's pay a bunch of life. It has everything I would ever want in a Magic card in this color.
No, black is fun. It was one of the colors when I first started, and I was like, it's so cool. I don't understand it.
Oh, 100%. There is a sharp learning curve for black. You have to realize that getting rid of some stuff is okay. Paying some life, it's okay. You can get that back. Trade it.
I think with black, when people first started, it's where blue is more of like, it's a learning curve because of knowing the game. Black is like, the learning curve is taking the step off the ledge.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh. He missed. He was trying to get on Kyle's lap and he missed his paw and he fell.
It's okay, buddy. You're good.
Oh.
I saved him.
Oh, yeah. Again, introducing our other favorite co-host. He's the audience's favorite, Mr. Tyga.
You can probably guess his favorite colors. Red, green.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's taking that first step. Like, it's okay to lose life. It's okay to discard a card, and the amount of things that follow up after you do those things when you build specifically in the color of black, it gets better. And it just the idea of how black works once you finally get it is so fun. It is one of the funnest colors to play when you understand it.
Oh, 100%. Now, I can go on to... I could talk about niche black cards all day.
Yeah.
I could talk about them. I can tell you all the dumb ones, all the stupid ones. But I think that one of the best ones that, like, no one plays. It's called Dawn of the Dead. Now, this is an enchantment.
That's a movie.
It is a movie, but this one is the Magic the Gathering card.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
based on the movie?
Scarier than the movie.
Oh, wow.
I know. But it is
Don't
2 and triple black for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Oh no.
Yeah.
Again, it's 1 life. You're going to be fine. But at the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it gains haste. And then you exile it at the beginning of the next end step.
Right.
So obviously, everyone sees the big downside of upkeep. Okay, it's slower. And the exile at end step. It doesn't say when it leaves the battlefield that it exiles. You 100% can sacrifice this creature at any point. And one of the biggest things is that it gains haste, which is rare in black.
Yeah.
So now you're swinging with, like, I'm hasting up the Ancient Copper Dragon. I'm hasting up the Elder Brain. These crazy black creatures that have these insane attack triggers. And at end step, if I just want to do it again, all I needed to find is a sack outlet in black.
Right.
Which, how difficult could that be?
Very.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Incorrect.
It's not like they make Mr. Seer every set.
Listen.
Or the 12 other types of Viscera.
No one knows about Viscera Seer. That is such a niche card.
So niche.
People don't play that.
I don't want people to play it. Don't tell them your secrets.
What about you guys?
I have one that's in the same kind of vein, but in a different way. I have a card called Wake the Dead.
One of the best Magic the Gathering cards ever.
For the simple cost of X black, you get an instant. With a downside of you can only cast this spell during your opponent's combat step.
How would you ever capitalize on that?
Return X target creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice those creatures at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh no.
They block, and then you can sack them.
And let me tell you, the blowouts that do happen by casting a good
Horrible.
Wake the Dead,
Horrible.
no one sees it.
Yeah.
No one pays attention.
Right.
And it's horrific.
It is a very good gotcha card in black that you don't really see too often.
Yeah.
They see it enough from me.
Yeah.
I love a quick reanimate everything, like a Living End, Living Death, Rise of the Dark Realms, Zero Ultimatum. I'm like, this is a cool card.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, viewers, I went a little boring because my card it's a black card, but it doesn't really do anything black. I picked Phasmomancer from the Necron set. It's 4, so 2 black for an artifact Necron wizard with flying. And it says, when this creature enters the battlefield, search for a basic swamp, reveal it, and put it to your hand, then shuffle. So the reason I wanted to kind of bring this up is I think one of the only downsides that I have when playing black is, wow, I have all these cool things I want to cast. I never have enough mana for it. And yes, I know there's Cabal Coffers Urborg, but once again, you got to have your veggies. This gets you a land. It has a creature. You can just sacrifice it later. It's got a great ETB. As I said, it's more of a card that was just like, I think people should try it out. Give it a thing for, like, if you're just playing mono black. Like, not many mono black cards I can think of. I think we talked about it a little bit earlier. Was it you? Or it was like Liliana is probably the only other, like, card that we can think of that just searches up a basic swamp. This is another one.
Yeah. Well, the thing with that one is is it basic? I think it's just swamp card.
This is basic swamp.
I believe
the other
Liliana
one,
is just also basic swamp.
Mm-hmm. But this one is a creature compared to Liliana, which means like you can keep recurring it.
Right.
Yeah.
I run a a Necron Reanimator deck, and sometimes I just sack this, get it back, and it's like, oh, I have a land every turn. It feels pretty good.
Right.
As I said, it's not as exciting as the other two cards, but I think it's just a cool one that I wanted people to like check it out.
Yeah.
Who wants to go for the next color? Or
Well, the next color, red.
comes in really fast.
Really fast.
Really fast.
Blazing.
Do you know if you paint things red, they go faster?
They do, according to...
Have you seen Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
He's
We're talking about
he's
red.
red.
Racing
Aggressive. Burn. Damage. That is 3 words that basically sum up red.
It is a staple in all formats. You can't go... It's a Legacy. It's Modern. It's a Pioneer.
Red deck wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play Blood Moon. Game's over. Can't do anything about it. All mountains.
I think one of my favorite things that Red has been doing over the years now, and they've been doing it a lot more, Red clones.
Yeah. No,
They've really ramped up Red clones.
yeah, they've had copy spells quite a bit, but yeah, this is like, they're like, oh, what if we just made the creature that too? Like,
Also, the Exile draw has been really helpful for Red.
yeah.
For those who don't know, recently they've added a lot of cards that, like, when you do this, exile the top card of your library, you can play it this turn. I think earlier, back in the day, Red also is another color that struggled with card draw, card
really
advantage.
struggled with cards. But now, with this Exile sub-theme that they have going on,
Yeah.
they no longer has this issue in the slightest.
You know, it's always been loot effects. So you'd always have to, you would never be up a card, you would always be. So.
Also, it's also, like, probably one of the bigger treasure colors as well.
Oh, yeah. Mana production.
That's true.
With rituals and mana production and Exile, Red is a good color.
Right.
And the reason why I picked my card for Red,
Yeah.
I picked Rose Cutthroat Raider. This is from the Fallout set. It's 2 double red legendary artifact creature robot.
Yeah.
It's a Mr. Gutsy. It has first strike and raid. At the end of combat, not the beginning. At the end of combat, if you have attacked this turn, create a junk token for each opponent that you've attacked.
Yeah.
Now, a junk token is a token artifact that you sack and you exile the top card of your library. You may play it as just till the end of turn.
Right.
Although I'm just learning now, you can only activate junk tokens as a sorcery.
Yep.
But whenever you sacrifice a junk token, you add a red mana.
Yeah.
So if you swing at all your opponents, you get 3 junk tokens, which are 3 impulse draws, and 3 mana to cast said spells.
That was my second. If I had not picked the card I picked, that would have been the card that I would have picked. It is a legit good card.
Every single time that I play this, it is overperformed.
It has been the biggest card that I have in Galazes particularly. Like, I'm like, oh, I would like to put that in because there's plenty of ways I can sack those junk tokens to get the mana that I need.
You just gotta start swinging with
I can use it, then sack it, then get the mana on top of it. So.
Also, just a sacrifice, so you don't even have to sacrifice it.
But it has a form of evasion. Don't forget that too.
I did as a first striker.
Yeah. No, I was referring to the junk token thing. You just sacrifice it.
Right.
You don't have to pay.
Right. Just like
you just tap
Tireless
it.
Tracker. That's a big one.
Yeah.
You don't have to sack the clue. You don't need to sack it to the Tireless Tracker, to the clue's ability, anytime you do it. And it's in the same vein. Getting a red every time you do that
is the fact that it makes red is so
Right.
good. And like, I think a lot of people are overlooking this one because it's every red deck wants this.
Right.
What about you guys?
I went for something for more on a different form, but I've been definitely playing it recently in Commander. Dragon's Rage Channeler. For red, you get a human shaman that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1, it's got delirium, and as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2, has flying, and must attack each turn if able. But the first ability of whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1, the way that you can just go through your library, you cast Lightning Bolt, you surveil, it's a land, and then next thing you know, it could be another Lightning Bolt.
Right.
I have dealt with this card many a times in good old Modern and Legacy.
Yeah.
And it's really good every time it shows up.
Yeah, I do see where in Commander, a 1 mana spell that just every time you cast a spell surveils is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think this is one of those cards that, hey, it's not just for the constructed format. Commander has a purpose.
Oh, yeah.
And it can definitely be used, especially in a non-creature style deck. You're just really, all you're ever doing in those non-creature style decks are looking for the next non-creature spell.
The other thing is as a surveil, I think this could be used in Reanimator.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's used in combo. If you pair this with Underworld Breach, now you're feeling your breach.
That's true.
So that's what I wanted to cover. Good old DRC.
Right. Mine, on the other hand, cares about two things: attacking with creatures, and then dealing burn damage.
This has narrowed it down to at least 1,500 cards.
Yeah. Does this narrow it down?
Okay.
1 red enchantment from Gatecrash.
1 red?
1 red. And it's an enchantment from Gatecrash.
Not in the slightest.
5 alarm fire. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, put a blaze counter on 5 alarm fire. Remove 5 blaze counters from 5 alarm fire. 5 alarm fire deals 5 damage to target creature or player.
Can you say 5 alarm fire?
5 alarm fire, 5 alarm fire, 5 alarm fire.
He said it 3 times. He didn't say it 5.
Well,
he said it 3.
This card, it looks like you're like, that's really slow. No,
Yeah.
It's not when it deals damage to a player. When that creature deals combat damage, period.
Yeah.
Every time a creature deals combat damage, you swing with 5 creatures.
Double strikers enter the battlefield.
Right. Oh, look, there's 5 blaze counters. You swing with 3 that are double strikers, there's 6.
Berserker's Onslaught.
Hit 5 damage or something. It doesn't seem, it's very unassuming enchantment that very much spirals out of control in a swingy aggro, like, especially goblins. Krenko loves this card.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely needs to see more. Hey, just slot out one of those bad goblins. Get this instead.
Mm-hmm.
It does a lot. And it gets... There's a point in the game where you're swinging with a creature, you're killing one opponent, and then you're going, yeah, now I have enough blaze counters to dome you.
Yeah, just the fireball.
Right. So that's my underused red card.
Now, I don't feel comfortable going into the next color. Someone needs to hold my hand with this. It is one of the worst colors ever.
I don't know what you're talking
Wizards is one of the worst mistakes ever. I left him hanging. I'm sorry.
That's purple. Purple. Don't forget purple.
Nah, purple is so much better than this next color. You guys are making me talk about green.
Listen, I agree. Green is too easy. But the fact that you can... This is up there with Little Timmy colors.
Oh, yeah.
You want big, you want smashing. Green has all the creatures from small to big. And it has the ability to cast it all with either ramp spells, mana dorks. Now, I will say, I wish that one card was never created, which was Beast Within. That way, it does give green a trickier... I know that has all the fight spells, but it has a trickier way to dealing with creatures.
I mean, just dealing with creatures. Green can do everything.
That's the joke I always make. You... Comments, please. Tell me something green can't do. I'll respond back with things that it can.
I've had this exact conversation with my brother-in-law, who will most likely be a guest star on this show as well, about, hey, what can green not do?
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
It doesn't do
it may not do it outright,
Perfect.
like counter a spell,
Yeah.
which sometimes it does, but it will do something that is basically counter a spell.
I think I've seen life gain strategies in green. I've seen...
There's no strategy that you haven't seen in green because it all exists.
It's build something else. Be better.
Don't build something else.
I know you're more
Mono
creative.
Green,
no, I know
build
you're
more
more
of it.
creative.
I have to clarify.
There's a fire
You're in the
you.
mono green camp with me, please.
I am, because I'm a little disappointed with Spencer. There are good mono green commanders that are very unique and very cool. They're very hard to find. I can only think of like one right now.
I can only think of yours, and that's about it.
Yep.
And
Sorry, Kyle. It's not yours. It's not yours. It's mine.
Mine destroys lands.
please regale me, green player, about your 15 different lands on turn 2.
I mean, that's just...
Can I tell you about my 50 different
Green
lands
ramp.
in Eudora?
Yes, yes.
There's Gromp. There's... So, for those who don't know what a Eudora is, Eudora, the Grave Gardener, whenever a non-token creature dies, you return it face down as a forest. So, theoretically, all my creatures are unique lands. But for my cool card, I'll kick us off. I want something fairly new from the last set, and I think this is going to be a green staple moving forward. It is Lizard Connor's Curse. So you get, for 2 green, you get a 5/5 Lizard Villain with Trample. But when this enters the battlefield, up to 1 target creature loses all ability and becomes a green lizard token lizard creature with base power 4/4. The fact that this is like Kenra's transformation without being the enchantment.
This is 2 of my worst fears.
Yeah.
A Spider-Man card and mono green.
Yeah, and it shuts off any of the creatures that you don't want to be shut off.
A more blue.
Yeah.
No, well, I will say this is more of a white kind of effect with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's kind of up there with like an Oko effect. What's the white one?
Darksteel Mutation.
Darksteel Mutation, Kenra's transformation. But yeah, and also as I said, it's a when in doubt. Also, it's 4 mana for a 5/5 with Trample. Wow, the power scaling has.
Yeah.
And this is a. Oh no, it's rare. It's rare. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. They're not. Wizards Quest won't screw up that badly, right? I mean, it's not like they made it something called like a Nadu or something or a Hogak.
Yeah.
I feel like you should go next for green because I'm still reeling.
My card
Hurt me more.
is Rampant Growth.
I've never heard of this card ever in my
Just
life.
kidding. Rampant Growth sucks. Stop playing Rampant Growth and start playing this card.
Is it new Rampant?
Edge of Autumn. It's basically better Rampant Growth. Francis, as the other mono green player, what's the worst thing that happens when you get to turn 8?
You don't have any.
Drawing a Rampant Growth. What if you could sack a land to instead draw another card?
Pretty good.
That's Edge of Autumn. For 1 and a green at sorcery speed, if you control 4 or fewer lands, you can search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. Also, you can cycle it for the low cost of sacrificing a land. Late game, it does something.
Yeah.
Rampant Growth doesn't do something late game.
So I know you. You mind if I take this one?
Go ahead. I'm
going to disagree with
wounded.
you on the Rampant Growth. The cards that people should be cutting in their mono green decks is Cultivate and Kodama's Reach, in my opinion. I think the efficiency of 2 mana ramp is so good.
Yeah.
I don't think the 3 mana ramp spells that like Cultivate and Kodama's Reach are worth it. If you're gonna go at that point, you're better off going to 4 and getting a Skyshroud Claim. With the 2 manas, you have you get your 3 visits, your 3 visits, Nature's Lore, Rampant Growth, and it said usually curve wise, turn 2 you go Rampant Growth. I get what you're saying, like as an end thing, but I don't think Rampant Growth is that bad.
Now that 3 visits, and as well as a new card that we haven't talked about yet from Avatar, I think now we're at the point where there's enough 2 mana, like
to just phase out 3 mana ramp spells.
No, not that. I'm saying you already have Nature's Lore. Nature's Lore is better than Rampant Growth.
Yeah.
3 visits is now cheap. It used to be prohibitively expensive. That's why you didn't see it. It is also better than Rampant Growth.
Oh yeah.
I think Rampant Growth now has gotten to the point of the game where it is now taking a backseat. Because now there are Rampant Growths that just do something. And that's the new card that we'll talk about.
It's like Explosive Vegetation, but as I said, if you're trying to be like, let's cut a ramp spell, I think you cut the...
I just say in the 2 mana slot. If I had to cut one, it would be that.
Yeah.
For this.
Yeah, in the 2 mana slot.
Yeah.
The thing is though, like most people play the 2 mana and the 3 mana.
Yeah.
I'm just telling people you should cut the 3 mana one. I get where it's cool,
Yeah.
where it's the idea with the 3 mana being like, oh, well, I'll be able. Let's say I'm in a 2-color deck, but at that point you're curving when you're in 2. You're at 4 probably your next turn.
Yeah.
And at that point you should just play Skyshroud Claim.
Yeah, I've never been at the point with Edge of Autumn where I'm in turn 8 and I'm like, yeah, I don't care if I'm sacking a land. I've got nothing to do otherwise.
Actually, you want another interesting 4-color ramp spell? If you're ever in 3 colors with green, I highly recommend Circuitous Route.
Yeah.
Because you can actually now run a gate package, and now you can start tutoring out gates to help your color fix.
So I had to look around for a green card, which was hard for me. So that's a lot of work. So I just looked up another black card. I hope you guys are okay with that, and totally don't pay attention to the green card on my screen. But I did eventually find a green one after they yelled at me. It is Nature's Will. For 2 and a green, it's an enchantment. When 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, tap all lands that player controls, and untap all lands that you control. That's really good. I don't think I need to explain why tapping all of your opponent's lands during your turn is good, and untapping all of yours is even better. I mean, it's a pseudo extra turn if you really think about it.
Yeah, it's especially really good. You know, you're playing a 4-pod, and there's one blue player that has a bunch of open mana, and that's what you're worried about. You just hit him with a creature. Yeah,
you go to combat first, and you just swing at them.
And then you go, yeah, here's my big bomb. You can't do anything about it now.
God, green players have had it too good for too long.
I will say this, and I'm happy Magic is doing it. For at least a lot of 2024, there wasn't many good green spells that really shook the format. And I don't think there has been like a really big green spell that has taken over.
Yeah, I mean,
times they're still making like the card here and there.
Yeah,
but they haven't really given them like.
There hasn't been another Great Henge incident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, as we know with Great Henge,
as a green
underrated
player,
Magic Gathering card. No one's ever heard of that card. Don't play it.
Oh, I was gonna tell them. I think that should be on the game changers list.
Oh, 100%. That is a game changer. Mm-hmm. Okay, can we go away from green? Can you guys take me to a better place?
No, I mean,
let me ascend.
We haven't even talked about lands. Like the land strategies are green.
Anyway,
that's colorless. That counts as colorless. Colorless are lands.
No. I think the strategy of lands is green, and Spencer, by the way, also hates lands decks.
But Fill the Dead makes black zombies.
After playing with you two with lands decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Legacy lands. That's why I built Titania to begin with.
I'm sorry that he ruined most of my decks.
Oh.
No, don't worry, it's me.
Anyway, colorless.
Colorless.
Yeah, haha! Surprise! We are not talking about 5 colors. You get the hidden sixth one.
It's like when you fight you're going down the ladder in Mortal Kombat.
They did essentially make hybrid mana into it, or colorless mana into a thing, so it does kind of work out. I have a thing for the viewers out there. Next time they're playing Commander, count how many day and night cycles there are in a turn in a single game, and think that every time.
I have a counter ask.
No.
I have a counter.
It's not hard. You get a token, you flip it.
I have a counter
to your thing, but I'll let you continue, Kyle.
No, I'm countering this first. I want you to now ask a Magic the Gathering player if they remember the rules of day and night.
Yeah, if you cast 2 spells and it's night, it goes to day. If you cast none, it goes to night.
I'm talking to them.
They know. They're enfranchised Magic Gathering players.
No, they're not. We may have new fans. You don't know
during
that.
Exactly. And
Midnight Hunt.
And welcome to the game of Magic.
You don't even need to worry about it. For the low cost of 3 mana, you can also switch it. I'm, of course, talking about the Celestis, the 3 mana rock that loots you cards and gains you life. Incidentally, throughout the game. It's just good. It just sees more play. It needs to see a lot more play than it does currently.
Introducing the day and night cycle and making people keep track of it, if the player is not
only
keeping
you have
track
to keep track
about
of it,
is a nightmare experience. Please use it at your own risk.
It's not that bad. I will say
coming from him who misses most of his triggers,
Yeah,
I'm surprised he put
But
this.
we have to remember the triggers for him.
Yeah.
It's your guys' day and night cycle.
That's why
not
we
me.
don't. No, that's why we don't want to introduce the day and night cycle.
So you can also piss off your opponents by playing the Celestis because it makes it day and night, and it is their turn, so they have to keep the triggers.
Viewers, by the way, this is really a therapy session for Kyle. Kyle, this is why you win most of your games. You make us concede
Hey.
for stupid mechanics.
Win more games with Celestis.
Psychological damage counts
No.
as actual damage.
But to be real, so Celestis, 3-mana artifact, legendary.
Oh,
If it is neither day nor night, it becomes day as it enters the battlefield. You tap to add 1 mana. You can pay 3 and tap it. If it's night, it becomes day. Otherwise, it becomes night. Activate only as sorcery. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, you gain 1 life. You may draw a card. If you do, discard a card.
day and night.
You know what this sounds like?
Yeah.
I love you, Kyle. This sounds like Kyle's reading a children's book, and he says they're
kinda
writing
is.
children.
Kyle is explaining to his 2 Magic the Gathering children why we need to keep track
I'm
of
just
day
saying.
and night.
Celestis is a very good mana rock that needs to see more play.
Now, Kyle, I won't disagree. You know what? I'm gonna take my hatred. I did. I knew what Spencer did, and when we were in green, I'm gonna take my hatred of trying to keep track of day-night cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna an unbiased thing. I think it's very good.
I think it's very good if the player who plays it keeps track of day and
But
night
that's
cycle.
the beauty of it.
That's
It's
in
the player whose turn it is that has to keep track of day and night.
And
But we play with you, and you forget all your
True.
triggers.
I've come
But
to
it's
a
not
new
my turn.
realization that every single time he's like, "Did you cast 2 or more spells?" I'll look at him and I said, "Did I cast 2 or more spells?"
Did you? You missed your trigger if you did it.
I didn't miss my trigger at all. You
It's not
missed
my
your
trigger. It's the table's trigger.
Yeah, you know, sometimes Kyle, you are aware that people just are like, I'm just here to have a good time.
That is a good time.
I don't want to have to focus on
Drawing an additional
Bro,
5 games. to
This
turn
has just
isn't a good
become an
time?
intervention for
Man,
you.
Listen.
Before this gets too deep and we start talking about childhoods, would you like to go next with your colorless
No.
card? Okay, I guess I will. Mine is also just a complete war crime, but for a completely different reason. I picked Apple of Eden,
Yeah.
the Isu relic. We all know who the Isu is, right? You know all the lore of the Isu, right?
I don't know enough about Assassin's Creed.
Sorry, only me and you played Assassin's Creed enough.
There's
I
one
think- I
guy that
think it
jumps
was-
off a thing and he
There is
double rolls
that,
into
yeah,
alien,
there is
and
that.
he goes whoosh, and he's got 2 blades and goes wacha, right?
I look forward to our next podcast episode where, for some reason, we're all just talking about Assassin's Creed and not even the Magic cards. And where did we just switch podcasts?
So which one's John Wick?
But it is a legendary artifact. You may pay 4 life and sacrifice Apple of Eden. Look at target opponent's hand. Exile those cards face down. Not your hands. Okay.
No. I'm doing the actions for the the viewers.
Exile those cards face down. You may play those cards this turn and spend mana of any type to cast those. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell this way, they draw a card. And at the beginning of the next end step, return the exile cards to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
Now, you can only do this as a sorcery.
Right.
But let me tell you, playing this and just saying, hey, I have officially run out of good or fun things to do because my hand is empty, I'm going to look at your hand and we're going to now play fun
Right.
things together. This is the only time that communism has worked, boys.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. I guess they get to draw a new card.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's goofy.
Yeah.
Also,
you do get to recur this.
Yeah, until you play their Nasty Terasti or some other crazy threat that blows up 8 things on the board.
You could use this in a very political way. Let's say so like Kyle, it's your turn. Kyle's next in turn order is about to win the game, and I got a Blasphemous Act in my hand.
Yeah.
You can like politic and be like, oh hey, we need to cast this right now.
Or you're tapped out and you have a removal spell.
Yeah.
You could just say,
Another funny one is you secret rendezvous them, and then it's like, yes, we're drawing cards.
you're drawing 4, I'm drawing 3. It's fair. It's fair.
I guess it's great because I just realized that this actually works out as a good middle card of a card that requires triggers and can be used to cast your cool spells. My colorless spell is a 2 for. By the way, I don't know what the back of this card does, but the front of it is called a Wandering Archaic. It is a creature avatar, and whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell, and you may choose new targets of copy spell. Now, we are all going to learn also what the backside does, because I have no idea. We have a... 1 second. It's a sorcery. It doesn't want me to. For 3 for a sorcery, each player looks at the top 5 cards of their library and may reveal a land card and or instant sorcery from among them. Each player puts a card they revealed this way into their hand and the rest at the bottom of their library. Each player gains 3 life. Now, I have never cast the backside, and as I said, this is the first time I'm learning about the backside.
That's a decent group hug effect, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, copying your opponent's demonic tutors, the idea of having this and your opponent wants to try to counter your spells. Guess what? You can cast counter spell.
Speaking of awful nature's lore, make sure that you're playing green if you play this, though.
Oh, yeah, because they don't have the mana to...
I think the last time I played this card, someone casted a nature's lore, and I was super excited to look for a basic, only for the color green to betray me once again and hurt me in a new way that I didn't think possible.
Man, I wish I got you in the Secret Santa now. You would have gotten a fun mono green deck. I already know what you're getting if I ever get mono green. You're going to enjoy it.
So, as a side note, we are all doing a Secret Santa deck challenge, I would say, where we draw someone's name and we build them a deck. And to be honest, I recommend some groups do this because it's honestly just really fun to get your friends nice things and especially make them play things that they usually don't play or things that they love to play.
Yeah, that's actually that could transition to our next thing, which is we've covered all 6 colors.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've always wanted to do on the channel would be to do a deck building challenge.
Yep.
Do we want to transition that into potentially our first one?
Are we starting a deck building challenge? I won't slap the thing because I may slap the microphone, but I'm excited.
I find that we could do 1 or 2, but I'm gonna make a suggestion on this one. While we have here with the viewers, Kyle, it'd be really cool if you could share or we could put the thing up here.
Yeah.
We will go to EDH Rec.
Oh,
we will randomize 3 commanders for each of us and pick one. Just to kind of behind the scenes. With the pre-release coming up, we have a special because of the Avatar pre-release. We won't tell you what it is, but you'll find out.
Yep. This will become a very common occurrence that happens.
Remember to tune into passing priority gameplay to see all of these decks in action.
Yeah. But I figure, it'd be great.
Please don't give me the commander of the day.
No, we're not going to do commander of the day.
The commander of the day is Tanawa.
We'll do commander of the day as we'll do it as the other option where we do the same commander.
Yeah.
But since we're doing something else for next week's podcast, it'll give us about 2 weeks. That way we can each have time to build like a deck out. So, Kyle, do you want to see if you can get EDH Rec up here?
Yeah.
Now, I will say, depending on how bad some of these rolls are, because EDH Rec, let me tell you, they have added a lot of cards, and a lot of these commanders are nothings.
Or do you want even funnier challenge? And I'm going to give a shout out to NTG Goldfish for this one. We go to Scryfall. We select a random card, and you have to build around the random card.
Good too.
I think that's a later one. That's a later one.
That is definitely a later one.
But yes.
What would our parameters be if we were to receive a partner?
If you get a partner, we will. Oh, I got it. Okay, we will go alphabetical order.
Mm-hmm.
We'll set up a random number generator.
Yeah.
And we'll push the random number generator.
Or do we just get prismatic Piper?
Here we go.
Piper something?
I would say if you get a partner, you will get a random partner to partner with it.
You
I'm just making sure that there's nothing bad on your...
No,
Cool.
Go ahead, Francis.
Oh, am I first?
Here you go.
I can't hit the button from there. You go.
Hit the button.
Wait, shouldn't you go first?
No.
Why?
Go ahead.
All right, before I hit the button,
Should we do 1-1-1 and then 1-1-1?
Yeah.
Like
We'll do our first one, and then we have to build at least one of these.
Oh yeah,
we
100%.
have to lock in one by the end of the 3.
Yep. Okay.
Lock in, boys.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, we'll do it. No, with Snake. So 1, 2, 3. Then this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh no.
You told me to hit X. You know.
No, just hit this. Hit this right here.
Okay. Take 2. Oh, okay.
Sean and Lily.
Okay.
Secret
tunnel.
Go ahead and read the card.
Through the mountains.
3 and a red for Chong and Lily Nomad. Legendary creature, human bard ally. Whenever one or more bards you control attack, choose one. Put a lore counter for each of any number of target sagas you control. Or creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of your turn for each lore counter among sagas you control. Ooh.
Bard Tribal's kind of funny.
Well, the Mono Red Saga.
Mono Red Saga, Bard Tribal.
Okay. I don't hate it.
I can dig with this. This one's pretty good.
Also,
there are 0 decks. There are 0.
Wait,
It's a new card,
guys.
Also, it's an avatar card.
We just
Wait. Question.
You're watching Secret Tunnel after this.
Actually, I may have to reroll. Well, wait. Not in a different thing. Are we just building the decks and then just having it on Moxfield and then showing? We're not actually. Okay. Then I can do this. If we're gonna actually build this deck,
I mean, printers exist.
Yeah, that's true. But no,
the difficulty is it's the jump start.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right, I'm next. Spencer's next.
I can't. Ray, you got to bring it over here, buddy.
All right, Spencer, your first random is.
Got it.
Hit it.
Here. There you go.
Oh, they gave me a green card?
Yeah.
Oh, why they do this?
Oh,
go ahead, read the card for the...
Oh, green, huh? I get Ovaya? Pashiri? That's how you say that name. Yes. I don't know. Please correct me in the comments below. The Sage Lightcrafter. I get a Human Artificer, 2 and a green, tap Miss Bashiri, and I make a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature. Or 4 and a green, I create an XX colorless construct artifact creature token where X is the number of creatures I control. That's not terrible, but it is green, so it's the devil.
I actually think, you know what?
It's not a bad one,
for green, this is very unique.
Yeah. It was Kaladesh or Kaladesh?
Kaladesh. That looks like Kaladesh.
I thought it'd take the revolt, right? Because Kaladesh is something else.
No, well, that's the Commander Masters.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, go ahead. My turn.
Yeah, that got shifted to an uncommon.
Wait.
No shot.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
No. This is a card.
No shot.
Kyle. Wait. Let me check something because we also had another rule that we didn't tell the guys. We didn't tell the camera.
Yeah.
It can't be a top. It can't be top 20 in the color.
Hey.
It's ranked 189. That doesn't seem like it's the top.
Top 20 in the color. More like top 5. I think we decided on.
Yeah.
Because some of them are
okay.
egregious. Oh, that is number 3.
It's number 3 in Mono Blue.
That is number 3.
We want to provide you guys with diversity.
You get to play Miku. I don't know if
I actually think this is actually kind of high too.
It's not as high as some of the other ones.
It just can't be top 5, right?
Yeah, top 5. Oh yeah, you're good.
Right.
You get to play Miku.
I did.
Please click Miku
point.
Voice of Power.
No.
Please click Miku Voice
No.
of Power.
There's a reason for this.
Please.
I used to own this precon. That's where Titania comes from. It is Freylis, Llanowar's Fury. It is a 3 green legendary planeswalker Freylis. Create a elf druid, task for 1. It's +2, -2. Destroy artifact or enchantment. -6. Draw a card for each green creature you control, and it can be your commander. Starts with 3 loyalty. That does pretty much everything green wants to do.
Elf ball. Here we go.
Yeah, basically it is a elf balls wet dream.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Can you click on Miku Voice of Power? Because that's the art you will be using, unfortunately.
I will definitely be using this. I own this one.
Make him use
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it gets Moxfield.
So,
100%.
So, Yeah.
Elf ball.
So before we go into round 2, how do you guys feel so far about
Awful.
You're awful.
If I had to pick this one, I would be okay with it.
Just because it's Avatar and it's funny with
Yeah.
the idea of mono red lore is a challenge.
You definitely got the best one so far.
I'm excited with my.
All right.
So now you, me, Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it like that.
So. Oh,
Jenny.
Ah, this is cool.
Generated anomaly.
Jenny from the block.
2 red white for a legendary creature, Time Lord Soldier with double strike. When it deals combat damage to a player, it explores. It's a 2/3.
I've never seen this card before in my life.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I have seen it once or twice.
Well, because it's a Time Lord Soldier, so it's not a doctor.
What does that mean?
So you can't use it as companion. You can't use Doctor's Companion because it doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So it's just a standalone card from the Doctor
Right.
set.
So, I have more questions about the lore implications of Jenny, the generated anomaly.
Same here. I don't know much about Doctor Who, but this is
Put
funny.
it in the comments for everybody.
Yeah, Doctor Who fans, explain to me why Jenny is a Magic the Gathering card.
Is she from the block?
No.
Or is her number 86753 or 9?
No, let's just say she's someone very special to the Doctor. Keyword being here,
Time Lord.
Time Lord.
See, I thought it was Soldier.
Oh, no.
So before Spencer, how do you feel about this one, Kyle?
This is so far. I think if I had to pick 2, I'm sticking with Fraley.
I would say it's the more interesting one.
It is.
Because I've never seen this card before in my
Yeah.
life.
I've only seen it once because I was playing around with the generator.
Yeah, you just hit it.
And I saw this and I'm like, oh man, I hope this was one of them. I was like, that'd be
Yeah.
funny to get this.
Okay, so I'd reach over again.
Yep.
Okay, am I in the right place?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, should I just...
You're in the right place now.
All right, censored.
Here,
Did it hit?
Yeah, it hit.
Tassiger.
Is that top in Sultai?
Oh, it might be.
It might.
I
It's
think
a
he's
big
the
one.
number 1 in
It-
Sultai. If not, it's Muldrotha.
I was about to say, it's Muldrotha. Oh, where is Tassiger?
Oh, have the mighty.
The mighty have fallen.
Dude, you got Tassiger the
The
Golden.
Yeah, that's a
Fang.
good one.
That's a pretty good one.
I have a future sight foil of
Do
Tassiger.
ya?
This might be an excuse to just build Tassiger as a commander. For those of you who don't know the Banana Man himself, as you can see, the bananas are in the corner. He is 5 and a black. Delve. Each card you exile from your graveyard pays 1. And then you may pay 2, a blue and a green, 2 Simic.
Yeah,
That'd be the way to say that.
Simic hybrid.
Mill 2 cards, then return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. So this could be really politicky. This could be cool.
You know what else this could be?
Birthing
It's
card?
potentially a Golgari or Dimir deck in the future.
And you
Very
could put
true.
those in Dimir and Golgaris, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, as well.
Ah, interesting.
I like this guy. He's so open-ended.
Oh, yeah.
Anything you
Tasker's like old school level of like.
Tassiger is old school. Such good flavor.
Yeah.
Big fan of Tassiger. Big fan of Banana Man.
All right, go ahead.
So Spencer, before I move on, how do you? No, actually, we'll talk about that in the recap of 2.
So far, he's the number 1.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good one.
So this
I
is
told you,
Armix.
partner.
Oh, okay. We'll do the partner
Who
thing.
has a dice?
We will. Kyle. I'm gonna look up. Can you search on yours how many creatures with partner there are, and then Kyle will do a random number generator.
Oh, you'll just go down the list.
We'll go down the list in alphabetical order.
Or would you want to just do Prismatic Piper?
No, because I think the challenge of like, let's say I get just an example, the cat. Don't forget some of my keys on that.
I was about to say,
You want to use this one?
no. Because that's going to be a learning curve. Partners. I hope all of this is getting cut, Kyle.
No, this is
He is
fine.
not getting cut, sorry.
Because everyone's going to have to watch me be looking at this computer trying to figure out how many partner cards are there in Magic the Gathering. 116.
Okay. So Kyle put a
Wait.
No.
How do we justify assign the number value?
It's alphabetical order, and we'll just go.
What am I going to?
I need to look at this on Scryfall then.
I think it's wrong, because I think it's considering all partners.
What do we got? What are we at?
It was
How many?
116 apparently.
116.
But we want to double check to make sure that there's.
I have 124 on Scryfall, but some of these are the what do you call it? I partner with something specific, so do 116.
115 because it is itself a partner.
Aye, that's smart.
Or is there a way to just say how many creatures have just partner?
I did, but how it pulls up.
39.
39. So number 39. We'll go to we'll go to EDH Rec from here. This is funny, guys. I want to keep this in. Just
us trying to figure out our own rules as we go along.
All right. So now we can go to commanders and partners. All right, and then partner with.
I chose choose background. No, we don't want. We want.
I have it right here.
We just want normal partners.
All right. So this is an alphabetical order now.
Yep.
So this is 2.
And if you get one of the other ones, we'll just re-roll.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We're counting the unofficial ones. You get to build those as it's unofficial.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh, wait, 39. So we actually have to. So it's either. So if we go actually 39, we're removing that. It would be Crom.
Oh, we already rolled?
Yeah, he rolled 39.
Oh, yeah, then you get Crom.
So it's Armix Crom. Okay. That's a.
I mean,
It's
artifacts.
A good deck. It's a good deck.
Grixis.
Grixis good stuff. Now, question: How are we building these decks? Out of curiosity.
Do you want to build CDH?
This is a CDH deck. That's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Armix Crom. Okay. I'll be honest with you, based off what I've seen so far. It's a cool combo. Grixis is always fun. I guess this is a good transition to be like round 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm keeping between the two of them, Secret Tunnel Bards. I think it's.
I like that one. I actually do.
Secret Tunnel Bards is good.
You're first this time.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Well, no, I'm again. But
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about your second choices
Oh,
so far?
Tasigur beats
Still
Pariah.
picking Freyleys.
Paisha, whatever.
You didn't want. What's wrong with Jenny from the block?
I'm not doing Jenny.
But Jenny from the block is so cool.
You do get the name of the deck, Jenny. It's
me.
It's him.
You, okay.
All right.
Shout out to EDH Rec for making this beautiful site.
All right. Let's go.
Is it loading? Oh, there it goes.
Ooh, a new one.
Okay.
I like this one. I
Yeah.
thought about making this an
Green,
actual deck.
Selesnya White for Legendary Druid. They did it. Spoilers.
Murderers.
One green target creature gains Death Touch. Selesnya gains Vigilance. Thing. Okay.
That double strike.
This is a cool deck.
Yeah.
This is a cool deck.
It's cool. It's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna leave the viewers hanging. We either got this or we're doing the secret. We're gonna do Secret Tunnel Bards, but I won't tell you which one it is.
He's picking Secret Tunnel Bards.
You don't know. This could be cool. I have ideas.
Yeah. I mean, I had a Tristani, the first Tristani. I had that as my life game deck. It was really good.
Okay, I've ever seen you play that deck?
Yeah, I've played it a couple times. Phyrexian Processor goes pretty hardcore in that.
I wouldn't imagine this deck. I would imagine more like,
that one would be really good.
play a lore.
Yeah. Oh, it's me next, right?
No,
It's him.
Me? Oh,
It
God.
ends on me.
The snake was a little confusing.
So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Tap this over this side.
I can't reach over there.
I got it. There you go.
Ion
Oh, you
of
actually got an Assassin's
Alexandria.
Creed card.
Ooh, okay.
Whenever it's 2, a red and a white, menace and lifelink.
Yeah.
Whenever a historic creature you control deals combat damage, create a 1/1 black assassin with menace.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That is
Yeah, it is pretty
interesting.
good.
I'm not gonna lie, Tasker's still number 1 for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Venom, Evil Unleashed.
Or Thedix, Gift of Malice.
Yeah, that's the.
He's playing Thedix.
Thedix? FedEx?
It is a 4 and a black for legendary creature symbiote villain. Death Touch. 2 and a black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2+1/+1 counters on a target creature. It gains death touch until end of turn.
I feel like you're
4 or 5.
More
This
importantly, this is a common.
It is a common. It's a common legendary creature.
Yeah.
You don't have a Spider-Man deck, and I know you love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I know that this card just screams you.
Yeah, it
And let me tell you,
does very much so.
if you build this deck, I'm only calling it FedEx.
FedEx?
Because of FedEx. Shout out FedEx, who was in one of my college classes. It was just a man who called himself FedEx for some reason. He didn't
Yeah.
even work there.
So,
I kind of like that. That art kind of goes hard.
yeah, it's good art.
So you're building that, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm sticking with Fraley's.
I'm so disappointed you didn't go with Jenny from the Block.
Yeah.
Jenny from the Block seemed actually pretty interesting. Not many times you get to explore mono in Boros.
So we have question mark from Francis. Tassiger from you.
Banana Man, rise up.
And I get mono green. Elf ball.
Depending, I may actually build this as just a normal deck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, could.
I mean, I could vote
As,
Celestia, though.
as a start of our amazing podcast
Yeah.
and a tribute to our first deck building challenge, I think I'm going to make this a paper deck in time.
Okay.
And it's going to be an extreme budget paper deck.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, it's going to be a paper deck.
I would like to do, let's say I choose the Bard. It's really hard to do that because I have to track down it.
I have a printer.
That's true.
I gotta see the difficulty of this deck. Because
There's 0 decks on EDH right now.
that's why it makes it. That's why the Bard is more interesting to me.
Right.
Like obviously Tristani it's already on there.
Yeah.
But who's gonna be playing the
Bards? How many?
How many bards are in red?
That's
None?
exactly what I'm looking up.
I could. My thing is.
Oh,
how many,
there's more than you think. There's a good bit. There's a good bit of bards.
All right.
Tight Bard. There are 45.
See, you got enough bards.
No, he does not.
Oh, come on. He has to have enough bards.
So far, I see
2,
2, 3,
And then you also have all
4. That's you can't even play that one. 5,
Changelings.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there.
Tarn Mauler. Yeah,
You
there's
have
enough.
11 mono red bards.
Yeah.
Ooh, guys.
Tarn Mauler.
This deck is coming together.
One of them also being from what do you call it? Avatar, being the
That
drummer guy,
counts.
Moku.
Ooh. My thing is, I'd probably just play this deck if I were to build it, and I'd just play the deck just to be like secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Which Kyle knows
So-
all the lore about of Chong and Lily,
I
right?
do not.
He does.
On-
He's being modest.
On that note,
Hmm.
it's time to say goodbye. Kyle signing out. Is this? Who are you, Francis?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make it look awkward. Yes. Thanks again, viewers, for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next time.
Yeah, Spencer, tell him what to do.
I'm your other co-host. I'm signing out as well. Make sure to like and subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. You know how obnoxious YouTubers are.
Yeah.
We're being those obnoxious YouTubers.
Exactly. I become the very thing I sought to destroy.
Yep. Bye for now.
He's gonna be a green player coming
No,
up
no,
now.
no, no.